Are you considering applying to WAN? Have you applied and been rejected? What's in your portfolio? Here at WAN, we are looking for people who already have high drawing skill and style so that they have the best chances of success in training and promotions. It's difficult to learn everything from zero while you're in the industry. You'll have better success when you already possess some skills. Skills like being able to draw human figures in any pose, from any angle, on any perspective. You can't animate with only static poses that you're good at. You need to be able to draw all possible poses and views as the cut requires. You need anatomy knowledge and an understanding of drawing 3D figures or keeping the amount of volume in a figure as it moves. You need to be able to know basic poses in each view and draw them from memory. And of course, proficiency in drawing in the style of anime is very helpful. Here's some advice from our animators.
My name is Lance.
My name is Dayle. I also go by the name of Dayle.
Hi, my name is Rhea, and I'm one of the new recruits in World Anime Networks.
Hi, I'm Yuri. I'm a first and second keyframe artist at World Anime Networks.
I'm a second key animator here at World Anime Networks, and my job is to clean up keyframe drawn by the layout artist. I also try to draw it on model.
I am an animator here at World Networks. I animate animations. I also check the other workers here. So I am called the checker.
And in particular, I really love pretty characters, especially in autumn games. So far, I've been training to become an in-betweener here in World Anime Networks, and so far the training has been doing well, but sometimes it's a bit harder for me since I'm still new to animation in general.
I studied anatomy. I did color study. I also did some environmental, but that's just straight up copying. So before you get into really studying drawing, you try to explore first on things. So what I did was doing mostly portraits, copying portraits.
My practices or habits is that I draw anatomy from time to time. It's a good practice. Back then, I didn't know how to draw, and now that looking back, I see that there's so many mistakes. Like
Ever since childhood, I have been drawing, and I never really gave up, even though I have some moments of discouragement. And I have artists that I look up to, and eventually I use them as a reference and inspiration to develop my art style. And I also did some art studies to get my art to where it is right now.
I think what I did before getting into the studio, it was drawing every day, of course. But there's also something I did when I got older called deliberate practice. For example, first day of practice, you would just fill a sketchbook with hands, and the next few days you would draw props. So it's specific. It's hard because if you suck at it, of course, that's why you're practicing it. But it's focused. So that kind of thing is like grinding in a video game.
Since I've been studying anatomy most of the time, I felt like my drawings has become stiff. It's lacking life. I thought of working on my figure drawings on my spare time. Most of the time now.
I leveled up my sketching abilities when I was young, and now I'm practicing anatomy. I'm still not good at it, so I do regularly practice it. Maybe sometimes my drawings are not very clean. Maybe that's considered an art style to most, but I like cleaner drawings, so I try to practice that.
I need to improve most, especially for animation, because I'm still a bit slow with my pace. And besides that, I need to do more studies in anatomy because I noticed that there's a lot of dynamic sketching. I need more practice in that department.
As an animator, what you could improve, you can always improve your endurance, your will, and resilience. Because speed is fast, it's the bread and butter of animation, of course. But it doesn't matter how fast you are, if you burn out, you'll just stop. So, if you're aware and conscious of your work habits and your limitations, you'll know when you need to take a break or when you can give 2 times your effort. That's effective and smart work. It's not just hard work if you're working smart. I think also it's good to be clear on your goal. For example, for one day, you're gonna set your goal to 2 cuts. And you do everything you can to get that goal done daily. I think it adds healthy pressure. It motivates you. Also, the world won't end if you don't reach that goal, right?
My advice is to just keep trying, keep exploring, and make sure to not stop when you feel like it's the end. Because this path would surely put you down. Is that right? Is that it? You're right.
Like you don't want to join na.
But it'll get better once you get used to it. So just put in the effort that you need. And don't give up. Keep drawing and see you, I guess.
Don't lose your highlights in your eyes.
My advice for future applicants is that you should never give up. Even though some of you have been rejected or just trying it for the first time, don't let your thoughts discourage you, and just do practice more. Do art studies. It will definitely improve, and not just stay in your comfort zone.
My advice for future applicants is to never stop learning in a fun way, not like a boring way. But getting into the studio, you might think that you're done. You don't need to improve anatomy or a perspective or stuff like that anymore, but that's wrong. Even if you're already hired, even if you're already a professional animator, there's so much stuff you can learn. So many interesting new concepts like camera work, layouting, storyboarding, prop design. Those are all stuff that I never was familiar with when I got in, but they're so interesting to learn about now.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah. Also like, subscribe, notification bell. Yeah, do that. Thanks.
Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Okay, thank you.
So that's it. Like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you at the studio. Bye-bye.